Hi everyone, welcome to the Australian Gamers Show. I'm Jay.
And I'm Luke.
And we've got a fair bit of news for you today.
We do. What do we got?
WCG.
PlayStation sells a poop load.
Project Cafe.
And some games we've been playing.
Yeah, I think that's going to take us all the way. Could take us 3 hours at this rate.
Oh, well, we'll start and see what happens.
I think so. So, anyway, big apologies. We've been gone for a little while, haven't we?
Not really. We've been around. We do our weekly news video.
Don't pimp out another site.
It's our site.
Okay, all right.
Our YouTube videos.
Oh, the videos. Oh, sorry. I thought
nobody watches. Yeah,
I thought you were talking about something else there. No. But yeah, we were meant to do a recording a little bit earlier this week.
We were.
With Cav, because Cav was actually up here in Sydney with us for a night, and him and I had a fair bit of fun, just hanging out,
playing some board games,
playing real games.
Real games,
real games. Yeah,
like Tag.
What were we playing? Mortal Kombat.
Oh, okay, it's a good game. I like that.
Yeah, we played a fair bit of that. But unfortunately, we didn't get that podcast done because of a certain someone.
Who was that?
Who
terrible Cav
didn't show up at all.
Really? Cav didn't show up to play board games?
It was actually you, Luke.
Oh, yeah, I was busy working.
That's not an excuse.
My real job.
No, we all take the time out. We all commit
to
this. We gave you a month's notice, and what did you do? You booked it out.
Well, that's how things roll.
No. It doesn't work that way around here, man.
Okay.
You're fired.
I'm fired. I'll see you guys later at the J Show.
So let's start off PlayStation 3.
50 million.
50 million.
50 million. That is a lot of PlayStation 3s. That's more than 49 million.
Wow. That's a lot more than 49 million.
You work at a bank. You should be able to tell me these figures.
You're a retard. So that's pretty huge figures across the board. And Sony also mentioned that they sold 8 million PlayStation Move controllers as well.
Yep.
8 million? Do that many people really like Move?
Yeah. I guess people probably buying them in bundles, maybe getting 2 at a time, and they've really only sold 4 million. I don't know. But as opposed to how many Kinects have been sold.
What do you think everyone's using them for, though? Like the
tennis games.
Tennis. There's only
Bocce.
Yeah.
That's the only thing they could be using.
That is actually the best game on there right now. Although there's been quite a fair few games as opposed to the Kinect that's only had really Dance Central. Like you've had, what was that game? Sports Championship. You've had Killzone.
Yeah.
SOCOM's coming out with it.
Yeah. Most of the big titles have.
Yep.
Yeah. You played Virtua Tennis.
Yeah. We'll get back to that.
We'll come back.
Yeah.
Yep, that's coming out with it.
But yeah, good on you, Sony. Yay. Congratulations on reaching that. Does that mean there's like there's still the one that's behind the most? Isn't the Wii and 360 up there in terms of
I think they're
sales?
up. Yeah, I think Sony was catching up at a stage, but I'm not sure where they're at the moment. But it's good news. It's a good console. I like it. They're both good, except for the Nintendo one. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that one. When was the last time you switched it on?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
When did Super Mario Galaxy 2 come out?
Last year.
Oh, did it really? Oh, so it wasn't that long ago then. I was thinking a couple of years ago that I turned it on.
Yeah, and the time before that would have been before when Super Mario Galaxy came out. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it. Don't rate it.
So with the PS3 selling 50 million, what's its next feat? 100 million? Look at that.
51, I think. No.
Thanks, Luke. That's awesome. So do you think they'll send us another press release when they hit 51?
Probably, yeah.
They'll be like, hooray!
We did it. It only took us a couple of weeks, but we did it.
So how many have they sold in Australia?
Over 1 million. I think they released
really?
something a while back.
Is that really possible? We only have 20 million people in this country.
Yeah. How many?
1 in every 20 people has a PlayStation?
Yep.
I have 2. So.
They did that whole bundle with your TV thing, and they sold
that's
it.
Right, yeah.
I think that's how they sold most of them.
Yeah. You can't really count that as selling, though.
They say shipped, or I don't know.
I hate shipped figures. That shipped figures means nothing.
It means nothing. They could just be sitting out of the EB warehouse somewhere. I don't know.
Or on their seconds tables.
Yeah. Whereas Xbox had all those problems with the red rings, and I think they're still counting those figures towards there. We reached 2 million.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course they are.
But everybody had to buy 4 of them. Luckily, I'm still on my first Xbox. I'm not sure how many you've gone through.
3.
3.
So, yeah.
Don't jinx me.
Too late. Too late, brother.
When I get home?
Yeah.
She's going to die.
But the other sales record that hit domestically was Nintendo's 3DS. 31,000 in 4 days.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I think that's a record. I think they said that was a record.
Yeah, biggest high-selling console.
Yeah, in
handheld
a
or something.
short time frame, I think. Yeah, whatever that means. But that's great. I'm excited. 31,000 people I can get street passes from.
How many do you have so far?
About 12.
12. That's a good number.
That's not bad.
You were telling me Serrals from Kotaku was on like a mission or something today.
Yeah, today trying to get 50 passes across all of Sydney, but I don't know if he got there. In
He's
the end.
probably still out there now trying to find them. I'm halfway, guys.
No, he had like some meetup with gamers, and so I think
Kotaku.
yeah, I think he got
community members.
Yeah, don't mention other sites.
He's all right. Serrals is a top bloke.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He looks like Simon Pegg.
Yeah, I was talking to him about that yesterday. Yeah, it's hilarious. He said he hasn't been celebrity spotted yet.
Not yet.
But he reckons that he'll get called Simon Pegg before.
He's got to wear
Serrals.
that. He could totally pull it off for like Halloween.
He could. He could try that.
Yeah.
So what's next, Luke?
Should we talk about last night?
Yeah, I feel a bit.
From what we can remember, what you can remember.
I'm pretty hungover still.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a fun night.
It was a good night. What did we do? Or do I need to fill you in on what we did?
Yeah, I think I have photos show me something, but yeah, that's about it.
All right.
So
So
had lots of fun.
we went along to the Ivy, very large club in Sydney, to a launch event for WCG in Australia. I guess a rebranding, something like that. And they're trying to put, I guess, a big focus on esports in Australia the next year or so. And what they want to do eventually is kind of bring the finals to Australia, so that everybody from around the world in competitive gaming will have the final here.
Is that what they wanted? I think they said 2013, right?
Yeah, that's their ultimate goal, is to
Yeah.
get the finals here.
So who's hosting it this year and who's hosting it next year?
I think they said somewhere in Asia.
You're the worst media
Seoul
person. You
or
know
something.
nothing.
I didn't get a press release, man. You know me. I just regurgitate everything they tell me in press releases.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. So I mean, it was good fun. It looks like they've got a very strong focus of what they want to do and accomplish.
I think Australia sucks at so many sports that this is like our last
Yeah, this is our
last attempt to try and get good at something.
Yeah.
I don't think
Other
we'll
than
get
swimming.
there. No, we're not even that good anymore.
No, that's why they're bringing all the old guys back.
Like what's his name?
Torpedo.
No, is he coming back?
Yeah, I think so.
Isn't he like?
Yeah, he's coming back.
Isn't he like 21 years old now?
He's at least 22.
Okay.
And the other guy, Phelps, he's coming back in his... No, he's the American.
Yeah, no.
Hugo.
Michael.
Jeff Hugo.
Jeff Hugel? Is it Jeff Hugel?
Yeah.
Is he the
guy that
darker
got-
skinned guy with the shaved head?
Yeah, yeah. And
I think I saw him in the city the other day.
Yeah,
he's
put
really
on-
tall.
Yeah, he's tall.
Yeah.
And he put on like 50 kilos, and then he was like, oh, I got to start swimming. Yeah, exactly. He'd probably still kick your ass at swimming, though. I'd get like halfway through a lap and just collapse.
Do you?
Probably.
Pathetic.
Yeah.
You should come do the 2K swim out in Manly.
You know what I shouldn't do?
What?
That. Yeah. So we had a couple of drinks. We played some games.
Oh, how awful were those set up? They had Tekken 6 there for some reason. What does Tekken 6 have to do with WCG? Do they play it as
Yeah, it's a competitive game over there.
Okay.
Like Counter-Strike, Tekken, FIFA, StarCraft, and I think Halo.
Well, I was watching... Well, they should have set up Halo then. I was watching a bunch of people play Tekken, and then I was looking at the screen thinking, there's something wrong with this
Doesn't look
picture.
good.
It just does not look right. And then so...
We walked behind
So we
the TV.
we had to look behind the TV, and they've got those old school composite plugs.
Yeah. Is it composite or component?
No, component is the newer one.
I always get confused. They
Composite.
shouldn't start with C.
Yeah. Composite's the one that's just a red, white, and yellow cord.
Yeah, that's what they had.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
And it looked terrible. And there was a couple of people behind us later on that was like, it doesn't look right.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that's because it's using the shit cables.
It's,
They didn't plug them in HDMI. Who does that these days?
Who set that up? Oh, they fail.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Um,
And what was that? There was other news there as well that night.
there was other news.
Apparently something's coming up in the TV world.
Yeah, the world of TV in Australia, free to air channel 1HD, which I guess is owned by Channel 10.
Yeah.
Previously, it's always been a sports channel, but they've had a bit of a move around in management over there. I think the last couple of weeks.
Has it always been a sports channel?
Yeah, it's always been like sports focused, and I know in the news there's been a lot of talk about people changing positions and whatnot. But anyway, now they're trying to get out of that whole sports thing and try and mix up a bit. And one of those things is a new video game TV show. It's called Save Point.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's
You saw it. What do you mean, oh, really? You're like, oh, that's surprising.
Did they show it to us?
Yeah, we were, yeah.
I
was running
saw
on
it.
TVs.
Yeah, but they didn't like do a whole.
They didn't do like a
presentation
but
of it.
They said, this is what's coming. You can walk around and have a look at some of the TVs it's on.
Yeah.
It looks promising. I'm all for more video game shows on TV, considering we've only really got one, which is on the ABC. And this one, is being hosted by our good buddy Jeremy Jungus Ray.
Yay!
Also being hosted by Maud Garrett, who you should know from radio in Sydney on top Hot 40 or Hot 30, something like that.
Don't care.
I don't know. I don't listen to radio. I'm a podcast type person. And another dude from the radio. I cannot tell you his name.
Yeah, I don't know his name either. But he's like some young dude that's, generation whatever.
Whatever's below us, because we're old.
Yeah.
You're at least 35.
Yeah. So he's got that. Shut up, you. He's just he's that emo dude. Not really emo, but he'll appeal to the emo mass.
Well, we know Jung is like a hardcore gamer. Maud, we've seen her at plenty of events. She's always keeping up to date with what's happening in the gaming scene. And the other guy, I don't know who he is, but
he's
sure
from Triple J, isn't he?
Yeah, he's from one of those stations.
Yeah,
but
okay.
That's cool. It looks all right. I mean, I've seen Jung's work. We all know the type of stuff he does, and he gets right into it. He's a very good writer. Looks promising.
Yeah,
I'm a fan.
Cool.
So that should be coming in the next couple of weeks. They've told us. I believe a press release will be sent out next week, and we'll be able to give everybody a few more details. But keep an eye for that one.
And how dead was the party last night? Don't you reckon?
Well, it was kind of a couple of journos and a couple of publishers.
Where were all the journos? There was like no journos. So
there was me and you, the important ones.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like to call myself a journo, but
we had to bring our own people around.
We did. We brought in some backup.
We had our groupies.
We brought in some new writers for Australian Gamer.
Most of them were female.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And the other news, that some of the events they were talking about was having a big one with Parramatta City Council down here in Sydney, and kind of setting up a big event down there. On one side of the river they'd have the competitive gaming happening, and on the other side they'd have these giant screens and whatnot, and have all these things in the river, jet skis with fireworks and crazy shit happening. I don't know.
Who mentioned that?
The guy that was on stage.
Did he mention that when he was on stage?
Yeah, he said they were teaming up with Parramatta City Council to do a big event.
I don't remember drinking
and they're expecting like a lot of people.
Okay.
Over 10,000. So, good luck to
them. I don't go out that way.
It's like 10 minutes from here, Jay.
No, it's too far.
Too far out.
Yep.
West. For your liking.
I don't go out west.
Anyway, WCG. It's apparently, hopefully going to be pretty big the next couple of months.
Did we say what WCG stands for?
World Karaoke. Oh, no, that's K.
Oh, you're awful.
World
Carrot
Gynecology. That's,
I can see that in my head working right now.
World Carrot. Carrot, yeah. That's not cool. World Cyber Games.
Okay.
Obviously.
Good stuff.
Tell me about this Project Cafe.
Well, rumors have been circulating all week this week about Nintendo revealing their new home console at E3 this year. Really? That would be pretty exciting.
It would be. I would be more excited if they did the Oprah moment and said, guess what? Look under your seat. Here's a shiny new Project Cafe. Whatever they're calling it.
I have a feeling that won't actually
happen, no.
But didn't the first year that they announced the Wii, they actually didn't have a name for the Wii, they called it the Revolution, and all they did was have a picture of the Wii without the controller. It was just the Wii itself.
Yeah.
Didn't they just have that?
Probably.
So I have a feeling that's what they'll do this year.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Nintendo did surprise everybody last year when they said, we've got this new handheld console.
The 3DS, yeah.
Not only have we announcing it, but we've got it here for you to play. And not only that, but it's coming out in 6 months.
They did the Apple thing.
They did the Apple thing. But not, it's coming out next week.
Okay. No, I don't think it'll come out this year. It'll be next year, maybe.
Yeah.
But apparently it's meant to be, like, obviously HD, that's the next step, but it's more powerful and stuff than the PS3 and 360, which is what you'd expect.
Yeah.
But the big selling feature, according to the rumors, is that the controllers will have screens.
Touch panels or something.
Touch panels and
Yeah.
screens on them, like 6-inch screens,
That's what. Yeah,
which
I read
means
as
you
well.
can stream your games onto your controller
Yeah.
and play it on there. So there was like one mock-up picture of it was basically that controller you get with GoldenEye, the what do you call it?
The
I don't
classic
know.
controller Pro or something.
Something like that. And it was just basically that with a mounted screen on it. So all rumors and stuff right now, but I'd be pretty excited.
They're pretty solid rumors. You always get people talking about, Nintendo's going to announce something, but when rumors like this start coming out and they're fairly solid and they got some credible sources. It happened last year with the 3DS. We knew that was kind of coming quite a while before, and this year it looks like it's happening again. So it does look pretty promising that this could be fairly accurate.
Well, how long has the Wii been out for now?
5
years? 4 or 5 years?
Quite a while, and I mean we've seen sales are terrible at the moment. They're just getting
Well,
smashed, and
well,
they're not selling any software.
Well, I walked through EB earlier today, as you do, and it's all shovelware on the shelves. Everything for the Wii is like some fitness game, some fortune-telling game, some, the one game I didn't see on there that I was wanting to check out was Wii Dare.
Okay,
Has that been released yet?
it was supposed to be, yeah.
The spanking game.
It got rated.
Oh, really?
Yep,
M?
PG.
No.
Yeah.
But you stripped down in that game. Can't be PG.
Yeah, but the thing is that it's all about what's on the actual screen.
But oh, really?
Yeah, I know that's how they got that rating.
That's stupid.
It is. But hardware sales are down for that. I mean, we've heard of publishers, not naming any names, that software sales are also struggling a bit. We've seen figures for that and whatnot.
Yep.
So it does look like it's time for them to bring something new out and revitalize their console market.
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Give it to us.
I was going to say something, but then I forgot.
The touch panel.
EB. Freaking EB. I'm going to go on a rant for a little bit.
Okay.
I go past every once in a while to check out, what's going on. And lately I've noticed they've got all these massive signs, as they normally do in there. But it's like, you can buy this. Here's a picture of an Xbox, and it's $200. And you're like, oh, that's a pretty good price for an Xbox. And then like down the bottom, it's got, if you trade in like 6 games, your old Xbox and, your cat, then you can get it for $200. That is ridiculous.
Or it's free if you trade in your soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sign here.
I hear that's what they take now.
Yeah. But they don't seem to have any actual proper pricing on anything anymore. It's all, a massive sign with this huge pricing structure, and then down the bottom it's got only if you trade in all this shit.
That's how you suck people in.
Yeah, I know, and it pisses me off. Pisses me off. EB should
That was your rant.
die in a fire.
They've been doing that for like 15 years.
No, they're starting to push that now in terms of there's no pricing anywhere.
Because-
only trading prices.
Because their normal prices are balls.
Yeah,
And
I always get them to match prices in there. That's how I'm winning.
really, it's how you're winning.
Yeah.
Mr. Sheen.
Yeah,
Did you know JB Hi-Fi's got 20% off at the moment?
I did. I went past today and we didn't go in.
There's nothing I want.
Yeah,
right
I've got everything.
now. Yeah.
You know, what have you been playing?
Don't boast about what you've had.
Let's
or
talk
have.
about it.
Oh, what have we been playing? This week's been a big week actually because
been crazy,
We've
man.
we spent a fair bit of time with our publishers, not just drinking, but actually playing games as well.
Really? I don't remember that part.
Let's start off with what did you check out earlier this week again?
Earlier this week, I went and saw Dirt 3,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
which is the game from the Colin McRae series. Mm-hmm. They've released quite a few games, but they've now taken on the Dirt title. I mean, that series is a pretty pinnacle rally series. They've always done really well in terms of reviews, always like 80 plus. I think the last one's like a 87 or 88 on Metacritic. And this one's shaping up to look pretty cool. It's coming out, I believe, next month. Mm-hmm. They've got over, double the amount of stages now. The last one had like 40 something, 50. This one's got like 120 onwards. Got a stack of new cars. But one of the big new features that they're pushing is, I guess, the social networking aspect. A lot of games are doing that this day and age.
Like how Need for Speed did it.
No, a little bit differently, which is pretty cool. They got a video upload system now. So you can record
Straight
your
to
races
YouTube?
and straight to YouTube.
Nice.
Which is awesome. You know why? Because I hate those video games that do that, but they've got their own little built-in system where it goes
To their
through
website.
their
Yeah.
website. Whereas this is directly to YouTube.
Nice.
Which is awesome because that's one of the biggest video delivery services out there, and that's where you want people to kind of see your cool videos that you make.
Cool. Is it in 3D?
I don't know.
I don't care for it anymore. I only want 3D games.
I don't know if they've announced that or if it's they didn't tell us.
No.
Or if they did, I wasn't listening.
It's not good enough.
Yeah.
But it looks really good, yeah?
Yeah, it looks awesome. Really good looking game as well. And it controls really well. I played a little bit with the steering wheel, which was a good fun. Also got to play a mode called Gymkhana. Now, you haven't heard of this previously.
No.
We showed you some videos.
Yeah, you guys showed me Gymkhana and what that was. So that sounds cool. That looks cool.
Yeah, for anyone that doesn't know, go to YouTube, type in Ken Block, and you'll see all these Gymkhana videos come out. It's basically just him in like an obstacle course with his car doing insane stuff. This guy, I don't know, there's something wrong with him in his head because a car should not be able to do the things that he does with cars.
But it wasn't all extreme. Like a lot of it was just going around cones.
It wasn't extreme. You go do that in your car and see what happens.
All he did was go around a few cones and stuff. I'm like, woo.
I'm just woo with the head out the window.
Well, there were some bits where he made things explode. But that was all triggered.
Yeah, it was a triggered event.
Yeah, it's like...
It's a quick time event.
Press X.
Yeah, so they've got that in the game, and you kind of have to go around courses and pull off all these cool tricks, and you get points for them, and you go up against other people. So it's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. So keep an eye out for that one. What else did we see recently?
Oh, Dungeon Siege 3.
Dungeon Siege 3. This is coming out from Obsidian, who you accidentally told last night made buggy games.
Oh, did I really?
Yes.
Did I say that to him?
Yes.
Oh, no.
It wasn't an accident either. You would like asking him, demanding, why don't you make better games?
Oh, shit. Wow. Thanks for reminding me. I don't remember that,
Yeah,
that
so
conversation.
we're not getting any more of their games anymore.
Wow. Was he drunk?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he was fine. He was sober.
Oh, damn it. Oh, well. Anyway.
Wink, wink. So Dungeon Siege.
Did he say anything, though? Did he have a response?
I think he did, but I can't remember.
Damn.
It's probably something along the lines of, shut up. Yeah.
Oh, F you or whatever.
Yeah, I make games.
F you.
What
Why
do you
do
do?
Why do I need to censor my swearing?
You don't. Dungeon Siege, anyway. You got to see more of this than I did. You got to see the presentation.
Yeah, but I only played it for like 5 minutes before I jumped off. It's a good game.
Looks cool.
Yeah, it definitely does. I can't wait to get into it as a 4-player co-op.
Yeah,
piece.
it's a co-op. That looks awesome.
But yeah, they had quite a few characters in there. Oh, I wrote down all these notes. I didn't prepare them here with me today.
No.
But yeah, they've got all these. They've got 4 characters for you to choose from. Each one's different. Each one's a balanced person. One's magic range.
There's one we're not supposed to talk about.
Yeah, I won't talk about that one. That's okay. And they showed us a piece of what they can do in co-op mode, and then we went off and did our own games.
I played a little bit of it.
Yeah,
Kind of cool.
Which one did you choose?
Just the normal. I have a sword. I have a shield.
Oh, okay. I had the fiery chick. What's her name?
She was floating around.
Angali or something like that. Anyway, yeah. So she's pretty cool. She's balanced. She's the balanced person to use in the game.
Okay.
If you wanted to go with someone.
So it's an RPG type game, action RPG.
It is. It's a top-down view, sort of like how
Diablo-ish.
Yeah, and that Tomb Raider game that we played recently.
They call it isometric or something.
Is it?
I can't remember.
I don't know. It's
That's
up from
fancy
above.
Words.
Up from above on an angle.
Yep.
Tilted down.
But yeah, it looks like there's a lot of. It wasn't easy. I ran into some hard parts early on, but I mean, this is obviously a preview of the game. It's not full code.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I had a good time with it. I'm keen to check out the full game.
Yeah. Just hope it doesn't have bugs.
That's what you said last night, and I believe so. Yeah, I think you were talking about Fallout New Vegas.
Last night?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway. What else we got on the list? Virtua Tennis.
Oh, yeah, so I checked this one out. I saw this one a couple of weeks ago, but the actual event for it was yesterday. What day are we recording this on? Let's pretend we're recording on Monday. But yeah, I saw it a couple of days ago, and it's a great game. It's probably, you got to pin it up against Topspin.
Yep.
Virtua Tennis 4 is aimed at the PS3 in terms of that's their big selling point right now because it's Move compatible.
So is it coming to Xbox?
Yeah, it's still coming to Xbox, but the lead console is the PS3.
Oh, because it's got 3D and
yeah,
Move
because it's got
support.
3D and Move support.
Does
so
it have Connect support on the Xbox?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
No, that would be really weird. How would you? Yeah, I wouldn't even
You
know
just
how.
swing your arm.
Yeah. But it's a great shift in what they had before. Like their game actually takes you into first person point of view now. So you're not really looking. Well, if you play with a controller, it looks the same as the previous games.
Yep.
But if you play with the Move controller, the camera is from a first person point of view.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And you'll like it's as if you are the player because it's looking straight on at the court.
And does that move you around itself, or are you using the navigation?
It does move you around itself.
I think we call it the Sony mode, don't we?
Yeah. Sony mode. But yeah, no, it does move you around automatically. So whenever you swing, your player will automatically go to wherever the ball's coming to. So if you're on the right hand side of the court, but it's going left, it'll move you across to the left automatically. And that's on purpose. But I found that the game was quite forgiving. So if you didn't time your swing right, it didn't matter. You'd still hit the ball. So I was like, I don't know about that. But I guess that's what makes it playable. If something's too realistic, like tennis, then you're gonna miss the ball a lot of the time.
Yep.
The 3D looks great. I'm all for 3D now. Did I tell you that?
Yeah, you've got an expensive TV.
I'm a
over
3D bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it looks good in 3D.
You got to chat to the producer?
Yeah, the executive producer, Kumegai-san. Yeah, we had a good conversation in Japanese together.
Yeah.
I said hi, she said hi.
She said hi, and you were like, I'm going.
And yeah, that was pretty much it.
Cool.
Got her phone number
Yeah, and
as
left.
well. Yeah. We're seeing each other tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a girl, by the way, in case anyone didn't get that interpretation.
Really? Was you going out with a guy?
I'm not like you, Luke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it's a really good game. I think I prefer it over Topspin 4, and I think I told the Topspin guys last night that
we shouldn't take you out talking to people anymore.
I say a little bit much. No, I did. I put it in a nice way. I said, guys, I think I have to let you know that I don't think your game's as good as Virtual Tennis 4. And they were like, yeah, that's cool.
That's
all right.
cool. Yeah, remember those games we're going to send you? You're not getting them anymore. That's what I think of your stupid tennis game. I don't think we can talk about Operation Flashpoint, can we?
Is there an embargo?
There is an embargo for it. We didn't get the details yet, so
well, I haven't played it yet. Anyway,
okay, I played a little bit, and
I'm waiting to play it with you guys. Anyway,
yeah, we were supposed to play it tonight, but
we'll get there. Oh shit, it's quite late already, isn't it?
It is late. It's nearly 11 o'clock.
All right, let's keep the ball rolling. So, last game we were going to talk about was Portal 2.
Yeah. All right, that's it for tonight. See you guys later.
Bye.
So this one's out next week.
Yeah,
or maybe earlier, apparently, from this ARG thing that's running at the moment.
Oh, who gives a shit?
Yeah, I don't care because I've already got it.
Yeah, exactly.
You've been playing single player at all?
I played a couple of hours of single player, and when you walked in tonight,
playing some co-op.
Yeah, you saw me and the missus playing co-op. So
split screen co-op, which is pretty cool.
It works all right. It works okay. I didn't used to be a fan of first person shooter type games that split the screen
down the middle.
Yeah, down the middle.
Yeah,
like
because we grew up with them doing it horizontal.
Yeah, exactly.
And now it's vertical.
But I think it's fitting for this game. You've got to see a lot of what's up and down more so than you have to see left and right. So
the other interesting thing is about talking left and right, up and down is when I went into the control section, the sensitivity on the left and right and the different axes for up and down, left and right is actually different.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
One of them's more sensitive than the other. I don't know, because maybe you've got to be quick to try and move one direction compared to the other.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird. Why do you go and look at things like that?
No, because I just wanted to check the options to see what was in there. Because I was actually looking for the Steam options.
Oh, okay.
And it was actually back in the main menu where you hit select.
It says before you even get anywhere.
Well, I didn't do that
hit
part.
Select for Steam.
Steam looks all right.
I think it's great. It's got that integration. So what that means, guys, is that if you've got a Steam account, you can sign on to it using your PS3 version of Portal 2.
Yep.
And then you can at least see who else
you
is
can
playing.
chat to people. I had someone chatting to me last night, and it's not easy to type back.
No, not without a keyboard.
Yeah. So I had a couple of people trying to have a chat to me, and I got to the point where I can't talk to anybody because I've got to use the stupid, button system in the PlayStation.
So what are some of the new things that you've seen?
New things. So there's it's a lot longer, this game. I mean, I played Portal the other night just to get a bit of a refresh, and it took me about an hour and a half or something to get
To finish Portal?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Whatever. Cheating.
And that's not because I know the puzzles. It's because it was just easy. Like, I haven't played it since I first played it, which is a while back. But this one is I think it's a lot harder. The puzzles are very different. There's a lot of...
Do you think they're harder? I don't think they're harder. They just make you think.
They make you think a bit more.
Yeah.
I got to a 1 or 2 last night I got a bit stuck on. But there's a lot of different elements in there now. You're doing a lot more with the boxes and the crates.
I like the light beam.
Yeah, the paths, light paths. or
Yeah,
something.
so there's like a light path now that you can walk on, and it goes through portals just like a laser does.
Yeah.
And you also use it as a shield
Yeah, as a shield
against enemies
turrets.
as well. That was pretty cool. What do you think of the comedy aspect of this game?
I think it's pretty funny.
Yeah, I like. Oh, are we allowed to say?
No spoilers.
Really?
Oh, you can talk about characters, but no spoiler sections. I wouldn't. People will kill
So
you.
I can say Gladys, right?
Yeah, I think everybody
Okay.
knows that.
Okay, all right, cool.
They showed it in the trailers.
Okay, all right, that's all right then. But yeah, she's
pretty
she's
funny.
sarcastic as, and it's funny because it's
The whole start of it is just her being sarcastic about wanting to get revenge. on
yeah.
for killing her and stuff like that. It's pretty hilarious.
That's funny.
And what's the robot's name? Wesley?
Is it? No, it's not.
Wesker?
He's some
Wesley.
British dude.
Yeah, he's pretty funny as well.
Yeah, I like what they've done with that. That's pretty cool. I wonder if there's a catchy tune at the end of this one as well.
Yeah, there's some pretty cool audio cues when I don't know if you noticed it, but when you're jumping on different platforms, it will kind of cue in an audio sound every once in a while. I think that's pretty cool. I think they could have done a bit more with that. I would have liked to see them do a bit more, but it's only in certain sections when you're jumping, an audio cue will kind of hit in. That's all right. I'm not a fan of the loading screens.
I know.
If we're going to talk some negativity.
Every single level you have to load.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, you're stuck on a level for a couple of minutes. You could at least use that time to start loading
Some
up
of
the next level.
distances between the times you have to load is pretty crazy. Like,
Yeah.
you could run for a minute and get through a puzzle really quickly. It's like, here's another loading screen. And the loading screens do take a little while to get through.
Yeah, they do. Maybe 10 seconds.
You know, I'm thinking they could have tried something different, you know. Maybe they did try and do something different with the elevators and whatnot, because you kind of get in the elevator and then it takes you down, starts taking you down, that goes loading, and it goes back to the splash screen. Maybe they could have done something in there to try and hide that. I don't know. Maybe they tried that and it just didn't.
Well, I think they do try it with the dialogue, because Gladys will usually say something as you're going towards the elevator, and then that will take up a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
And then
She's like, wait here or something.
yeah, and I'm like, wow, this load time is really long.
Yeah, and I like all the things they're doing with the panels, you know, having all that maneuverability.
What do you mean?
Like, you know, the walls will kind of have those arms, the claws that come out and move the wall panels
yeah.
around.
So that because Gladys is trying to fix everything
She's trying
up.
to rebuild the place.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's all broken and dusty and whatnot. And she's, as you get progressing through each level, it's kind of starting to take a bit more of a shape.
Yeah.
You know, you start off when you can't really portal anywhere because there's only certain sections as they're teaching you. So I'm enjoying it. I haven't finished it yet. I'm still quite a while in.
Yeah,
but it's definitely longer than Portal.
Well, I'm up to chapter 4, and I started a bit of co-op. But you saw me on co-op just, and we were only up to the 5th level.
Yeah, and you
and
got
then we
stuck.
already got stuck.
Yeah, I jumped in and took a quick look, and I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
I think you've got to backtrack a little bit to figure out what happened.
Do you reckon?
Oh, there's 2 knobs, and they didn't do anything.
Yeah, you had to pull some switches, but they just don't work.
Could be broken.
Could be.
But it's fun. I mean,
Are there any other elements to this game, or is it just single player?
there's gel. The gel
Oh.
section. I just hit that part, so you kind of spray gel on an area and makes you bounce. That's about as far as I've gotten. I haven't played a bit more, but I'm not sure what else there is. A few more surprises later on, I think.
No, I mean, are there any different modes in the game at all?
No, single player and co-op.
Okay.
I'm not sure if they've got that. In the original, they had the advanced chambers,
Okay.
where they kind of give you the same chamber, but now there's a wall in this section or something. You know, you can't do certain things.
Okay.
I don't know if that's there. I haven't seen that yet. But I don't think that will be there. Just the way that it's kind of playing out. It's a bit more story focused, this one.
Did the first one have those cubes that reflect lasers?
No.
Yeah, that's new.
That's
isn't
new.
it?
Yeah, the reflecting lasers.
That's a good element.
Yeah, there was
Fun,
one in the
'cause-
single player that I struggled with a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was like 3 beams, one shooting from the top down, and have you got to that part yet?
I think so. Yeah.
That took me a little while.
I like the ones where you have to angle the laser to hit all these spinning targets. You know, the
there was
spinning-
that one that was like 3, and it took me freaking
Oh, please. That
at
was.
least a minute.
You should use it like a portal.
Yeah. Now you tell me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm keen to check out the compatibility between playing on the PC and the PlayStation and see how that works.
Yeah, same. That would
Because
be.
we didn't get PC codes. Thanks to Valve.
Thanks, Valve. We love you too.
Yeah, they're not giving them out apparently. So we're playing it on PS3.
Oh, I don't mind. It controls.
Yeah,
fine.
control's fine.
Yeah, it's not
But,
like a full-on action shooter, so I don't need that tight control scheme.
Yeah, there's only been one section where I had to kind of aim and shoot at the same time while moving from platform to platform, but it's good. It's
Cool.
fun. It's got its issues, but so far I'm enjoying it. I don't think it's going to be a 10 out of 10 game, but I can see people going a bit nuts for it. So we'll see what happens.
Good work. Are we done?
No,
It's like past my bedtime.
don't we normally do these things for about 2 hours?
Oh, you're thinking of the other podcast.
Other one.
But anyway, so I think we're just going to wrap it up here. Hey, thanks for joining us tonight, guys. We will try and come back again soon.
We will try and go back.
I need to go away for a while,
Do you?
and then when I come back, I don't know.
Are you going on one of those like rehabilitation trips or something?
Mail order bride trips,
Oh, one of those.
and then I get back and it's my birthday.
Oh, really?
I told you my birthday plans, right?
You did.
It's going to be awesome fun.
Jumping castles.
Oh yeah.
And slushy machines and
And then before you know
sumo
it,
suits.
yeah, and then before you know it, we'll be at E3.
Yeah, we're going to E3.
Woohoo!
So hopefully we should have a bit of video coverage. We've already got some interviews lined up,
Yep.
which should be exciting.
We'll bring back a new Wii HD with us.
Yeah,
as
we're
well.
going to bring back a couple of those. Hopefully try and get Eric Johnson from Valve on the show.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to bring my 3DS. Do you know how many street passes I'll get at that
All
thing?
of them.
Oh,
Every single Miyamoto, you'll probably get his.
wouldn't that be awesome if I got Miyamoto's street pass? That'd
No,
be,
I don't think you will.
Shit, that'll be awesome.
And you can sell it on eBay.
How, what?
Why wouldn't you
How
want
can
to
you sell a street pass? They
sell
come,
your account?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, fully.
Yeah.
You're an
So
idiot.
keep an eye for that.
Yeah.
More E3 stuff coming very, very soon.
Awesome. And check out our video content on the side as well.
Yeah, we're doing a big push for video content.
Not our Sims review. Anything but
Yeah,
our
don't
Sims
watch the
review.
Sims review. That was bad. Bad in a good way though.
That in a good way. I don't even think that's...
We've got our
that's
weekly
true.
video that goes up. It seems to be getting a fair few hits, which is always good. So check that out if you haven't seen it.
Well, I haven't seen this week's one. Have you, Luke?
No, I don't know where that one is.
Yeah, well, why is that?
I haven't done it yet. Been
Yeah.
busy going to
Yeah.
these stupid drinking parties called video game events.
Oh, no. Look, such a tough life
I
you've
know
got.
it is a tough life. Next week, hopefully
Saturday.
see some action from Barry and Matt.
I think so.
Yeah.
They did. They said they were going to make out with each other on camera or something.
Yeah, I think they're going to do a live stream. So that'll be fun.
Hot.
I'm excited for that one.
I'll get my kit off for that.
We've now set the bar.
It's
See,
pretty low.
What happens is if they don't do it, everybody's going to be disappointed.
Yeah. I like to hype that up.
Yeah.
Hype that shit up.
Coming soon. So yeah, I mean, write on the forums that you want to see that happen, because it should happen. Those guys are Brisbane people. They're into
Yeah.
that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or is that Melbourne?
Say what?
Isn't Brisbane people into that sort of stuff, or is that Melbourne?
What stuff?
The guy on guy action.
I think that's Sydney, dude. No offense to us, but I think it happens in Sydney.
Really?
More than anywhere else.
Whatever.
You should know, Luke.
I'm not. Why you always got to bring up that type of stuff, man?
It's just the sort of person you are.
No.
Just embrace it.
Anyway, that's it for this week. we're gonna go play some more Portal.
Yeah, we'll play some Portal and what was the other game? Yeah, we'll go do that.
We'll go do that.
All right.
All right.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.